also John D. Rockefeller Jr., which is also Rockefeller's uncle, great uncle actually. He founded the Colonial Williamsburg in Virginia. And then the house behind me,
that's where my cousin
they didn't have
worked
air
at.
conditioning
Wow.
back in the day, so it was actually built with a long hallway. So he'd open up the front door and the back
And
door
their
and have a nice
rooms looked as big as my grandparents'
throughout the
rooms.
whole house.
It works.
It works.
Real talk.
And you could feel it getting cooler than once you open the doors and windows.
Oh,
It was nice.
I need
Yeah.
to try that.
You know air conditioning. The way the house was built, northeast, southwest,
Yes.
it would carry a natural flow.
So you have that,
That's
like
true.
if you open your front door and back door at home, you can kind of get that flow. But since he's got this long, narrow hallway, and I guess create that breeze throughout the whole house.
My magnolia trees, the magic magnolia garden. This is where you can come and see everything. This is where you can see. This is the time machine. This is where you see more about this wonderful, wonderful man. And a real athlete. So if you're wondering how this movie that they're getting ready to come out about rowing, about Olympic rowing. Who's the influence now? Anyway, I'm just saying, like, all of a sudden everybody's interested in rowing. No. Well, yeah. But it's a good story. But when you do it in real life, and you see real history, and you can touch real history. I know. Look, I'm on my own journey again. I'm just showing you guys why I come out here. How do I start my year? Real history, real conservation. I am real sunsets. Magnolia trees.
Bedroom and house was stayed. When she lived on property, that was her house to live in. But when the Rockefellers owned property, this was her side of the house. She had her own little side of the house. A little cutout.
By the way, my grandmother and my grandfather had a house that size. Contrary to what you may think, all black people weren't raised in shacks. I wasn't. Well, my parents were anyway.
These are sleeping porches. They got one on front and back. This is the winter sleeping porch because the sun is always shining on this side. We go up there in the winter, and when you used to take tours through there, you go in the winter, open it up, and it'd be warm in that room because the sun's always shining. And the other side is always in the shade, so that was the summer porch, so they could sleep over there. We actually have pictures of the beds being out on the porch where they slept outside
That's so
because they didn't have
cool.
air conditioning, so that's what they did. Also, the glass, it used to just have screens. They remodeled the house in the 70s.
Yeah.
The 70s, they put the glass in, and if you go into the kitchen, you'll know it's the 70s because it's got that old green countertop.
Yeah.
It screams 70s.
I did avocado. Mama, was that the color? That was a thing back then, avocado green. Yeah. My mom had to have avocado green.
5 bedrooms?
Yeah.
Okay.
For real, for real.
Oh God, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
My mom was in her legacy mode, but my mom was a Sagittarius, like
5 or 6.
Nancy Carnegie Rockefeller. No.
It's been a while.
3,700 square feet.
Something like that.
Anyway, that's enough for today. My therapy drive. First day hike of 2024. I'm out of here.
Did they entertain a lot here?
Family. Because he bought it from Percy Rockefeller, which was his uncle. He used to come here, and this is how he found out the farm and fell in love with the farm, is he come to visit his cousin. And they used to, and he found it. That's why when his uncle died, he come in and got the farm from him. But he had several uncles there over on the Fort Bragg side. The houses over there, they used to have them right here, but it wasn't Fort Bragg back then. But there's a couple of houses over there. One's wrapped in chain link because keep people out. One's burnt down. But it had a full-size golf course,
Yes.
a landing strip, a railroad site come through there, a swimming pool.
Mhm.
So this was really the cheapest looking one of all because they really had stuff over there. You know, not saying it's cheap, but I'm just saying they were a lot more what you'd call fashionable over that way. They had more things, and Fort Bragg took it over and they used it as a training area. It's growed back up and everything. So
Unfortunately, I wish that would have been preserved
Oh,
somehow.
yeah.
That would have been
Well,
so
the
nice
church
to see.
was.
it looks like when Fort Bragg, I thought Fort Bragg took it over. It looked like a great NCO club because they had everything there, golf
It
course,
did.
everything.
Well,
They could have. I don't know. I guess Bragg took took it over now.
Yeah.
It's called Fort Liberty now.
Fort Bragg.
It always,
Fort Bragg.
We're not all that.
We don't, Fort Bragg. Fort
Liberty for the
Bragg.
next generation.
Yeah. I can't get myself to call it.
Kelly, yeah.
Oh, I know.
Don't worry about it. Nobody, don't worry about it. Nobody, don't worry about it. It got, went out of proportion, didn't it? It got way